Welcome and thank you for joining me. I'm Kevin and this is the Real Laptop Lifestyle. Now, today we're going to be having a video on automated Facebook profits. And this is something I'm really interested in because it's something I do myself. So let me show you a little bit more. You're going to discover how to make ongoing profit. You're also going to discover why this is one of the smartest ways of generating automated income. You'll see it in just a moment. How you can get started within just minutes, and you can. Within a few minutes from now, you could get started making your automated income. And you're going to discover how you can get this down to just a couple of hours each week. No kidding. In fact, less than that when you've got it established. If you stay with me to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can make 10 times that profit. So let's get directly into it. Now, the exciting thing is the only piece of software that you need to make automated Facebook profits is this. It's called Traffic, and directly below this video, you'll find a link to it. So go and explore it at any time you want. Now, let me tell you right now that you can have as many profiles as you like. Now, a profile is a fan page, a Facebook fan page. If you're not sure how to start a fan page, let me just show you. Here is my Facebook account. All you have to do is go up to, it might be different on your Facebook page, but this is how it is on mine. You got to the little triangle, diamond triangle, and it'll open up a box and you come down and you say manage pages. Now, if you haven't got any pages, they obviously won't display, but you just create a page. There's lots of places which will tell you how to create a page. And you can have as many pages as you want. I'll show you one of my pages in a while. And you can have as many likes, the audience, as many as you like, your fans. You can have as many as you like, millions or just hundreds. But believe me, you can make quite a good living if you do what I'm going to show you out of just a few thousand. But you do need to work at it a little bit and grow it from there. So I'm going to take you into another one of my accounts. And this one has got just 25 profiles in here. Some of them are just tests like this one over here. And others are working. I've got 26,000 fans in here. If we go to the dashboard, if we go to the sidebar, you can go to your dashboard where I am right now. You can schedule your posts, you can get to analytics, you can get to your profiles, and there's a whole load of tools in here. I'm going to show you how to just use two, because that's all you need. You need find content, which we'll come to in just a moment, and the profiles tab. Everything else you can do very easy. You can do without, actually. So let's click through to this one. This is a page called Serious Fishing Zone. So I'm just going to click on it. Now, right down the bottom of this page, I want to show you something quite important. It tells you that the time is actually 6 a.m. That's the server time. It's now 6 a.m. However, here is now midday, 12 o'clock. So this must be on the west coast of the US. So you've got to allow time for that. You've got to make an adjustment depending where you are. So it's going to post out at the times that it says on the server. You can click here, by the way, to go through all of your other channels. Now, as you can see, this one is going to post out at 9 a.m. server time. That's going to be 3 p.m. here in my country. This one is going to be at 5 p.m. my country time, and this one a bit later. And I can put as many in here as I want to. Now, there's a lot to explain to you. So first of all, as you can see, I'm using a mixture of videos and pictures, and you're going to have to test what your audience wants. So if you do a page on scrapbooking, for instance, what are they interested in? Do they want videos, or do they just want bits of advice? Do they want memes? Do they want pictures? Do they want photographs? They want examples. You've got to test this out, and this is what I'm doing with this particular page right now. Now, what I try and do, I've already told you can make money on this. I don't try and make money with every post. In fact, I try and make one post in about every 5, every 6 that makes money. Here's the one that makes money on this one. And if you click this link here, it would take you directly through to Amazon. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a little while. So let's go back over here. Okay, you also notice that there's some writing underneath. Now, to add that yourself, All you do is click on the link. Now, underneath here, you could add affiliate links or links to wherever you want. So if you wanted to show more about catching swordfish, or you had an article, you could put that directly under here. I've just added a little bit extra because it gets comments. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to entertain my audience on this particular one. Now, most of my audience are men, so they do like pictures like this. So I just make a sort of sarcastic comment on there and don't look, guys. And guess what? It gets more people to look. This one, no comments at all. You don't have to put comments. You might use memes like this one, where there's this beautiful little girl hugging a fish and it says it already. Here's a heartwarming picture of a little girl that saved a fish from drowning. You wouldn't believe how people love pictures like this. So there's no need to put anything else in there. So every day I try and put one video and a picture, and sometimes a quiz, or sometimes even try and sell something. So how many posts should you make each day? Well, it really depends on how big your audience is, on how what they want. I find that this fishing audience, they just seem to consume everything. So I'm putting out 6 posts a day at the moment, and it seems to be working very well. However, the more you post to it, the less people get to see it. But that doesn't mean you're going to make less profit. So you've got to work this out for yourself. Go to the page, have a look at it, and we'll look at this page in just a moment. Now, what I wanted to show you was I have got literally hundreds and hundreds of posts in here waiting to go to my page. And what I do is every day or every few days, I'll come in here and I'll make a few comments and I'll arrange these. So I'll arrange them like this. And in fact, what I'll probably do is go through and arrange everything in here in maybe half hour. There's quite a lot in there, and put comments to it, and maybe even to other affiliate programs. So I have a whole load of posts in here just waiting to go out. I can post it directly now. I can move them around. I could move anywhere I want to. So I can just move all of these around as I want to. So they post out when I want them to. As you can see, I've got 7 posts going out at the moment each day I'm testing, and that's 3 a.m., which means that's going to go out at 9 a.m. my time, and there's a 6-hour difference there. So you put those in here and then save the schedule. You can alter it at any time. So you can constantly test and alter. Now, when I get down to no more posts, when it's all finished, I don't have to go and find a whole load more. I simply push recycle, and all the posts that it's put out once will come back again. And that's when I tend to go through and take out ones that I know haven't worked. I'll show you how to do that in a moment, and add in others and just upgrade a little bit. Oh, it takes a few minutes. So how do I find posts? Well, I come down here to content, find content. And when I get here, I select a profile. So let's go for serious fishing. And then I type in a subject. So how about fly fishing? That's the type of fishing, and it's up to you to, depending on your page, to find the other sub-subjects that they'd be interested in. And when I've done that, I'm going to click Bing. Now you can see I've got quite a selection here, and I'll show you how to use them all in just a moment. As soon as I've done that, a whole load of new posts start appearing below, and guess what? They're all on fly fishing. At this point, I have a lot of options. I can go in here, and if I want to, I can put a few words of my own in here. So I could type something in there, or I could say schedule. Now, as soon as I say schedule, this puts this into the end of my schedule. So we'll schedule that one, or I could post it directly now if I like, or post next. So it gives you a lot of choice here. Right now, let's go back up because I want to show you a few of the other options. You can get YouTube videos, or you can get these silly videos. Let's have a look at these. And this is very good for very short videos. And some people like these, and I can put comments in there. And I tend to use these for taking people through to maybe other affiliate offers other than Amazon or eBay, ones that I found. And these Simpson ones go down so well. Fly fishing together. I'll schedule that. I'll put that in right now. So there's lots of things you can do here. You're not going to find any shortage of material. The one I'd like to show you right now is, and that's going to come up with a load of options of things they might be interested in. Now, you're not limited to what they'll show you. You could find more. You could go into Amazon yourself, start an Amazon affiliate account, takes just moments. You could go in there and go and get your link, and you could put these directly into any of these. However, if you want it to work on automated, this is really great. What you do is just click here, go to settings. I'm covering up my, here you'd put in here your Facebook ID. I'm covering my ID link up because I don't want people to see it. And over here, you'd add your Amazon tag and add your email, eBay campaign ID. And this means that you could use eBay or Amazon to find all kinds of projects that you could sell. Dead easy, eh? So let's just close that up. Let's go back to the content page. And you can do this with a variety of different sites. And I suggest that you go out and you test them. Now, this afternoon or this evening, I'm going to be showing this particular shirt. I've sold this before and it does sell. I know it sells, so I'm repeating it. I think I made about 15 sales last time. But and if they click on that link, it takes them straight through to this page. Now, I must tell you, the really nice thing about Amazon is not what you sell on Amazon. Very often people will go through to Amazon, and while they're there, they buy a whole load of other things, and you get a commission on everything they buy. I've had this happen so often. Perhaps 1 in 3, 1 in 4 people don't just buy the shirt or multiples of the shirt. They go through and do the shopping. They buy a whole load of other things, and you get a commission on every bit of that. So what I do is I arrange my today's work, and I'll arrange tomorrow's a bit later. As soon as this video is finished, I'll go through and do some more work in here. And remember, I can move these around as I want to. So I arrange it all. And then when I run out of images, and I think there must be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in here, I simply click reshuffle, or sorry, recycle, and it brings them all back. And when I bring them all back, I go through, and if there's some that didn't work, I remove them and I reorder them. Only takes me a few minutes, and I can have as many of these pages as I want, and it goes on selling for me on automated, and the page just grows and grows and grows and grows. So here we are on my fishing zone. I started this a couple of years ago, but I didn't play with it for a very, very long time. And then I learned this technique. Now I've got, I think, 10,026 followers, and I got those mainly by, I think I purchased some of them, and it's very easy. I'm not going to show you in this video, but to get likes, you go into Facebook, you'll find loads of videos on YouTube, and I think I paid maybe 2 or 3 English pennies for each liker. Or the other thing I can do, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment, I can go through and I can join lots of different groups, and I just spend a few minutes each day commenting in there. And because people see that the comments made by Serious Fishing Zone, they get curious, they click through, and you get more likers. And if you help them or you make a nice comment, you get lots of likers. It can grow very quickly. I've had 30, 40, 50 likes a day from that. So that's a very good way. I'll show you how to do it right in just a moment. First of all, let's have a look at a few of the posts I put in here, see how they performed. Now here's one that's just gone out 3 hours ago. As you can see, it's been posted by FP Traffic, and this has reached 267 people, 15 engagements. It's got 1 share. It's a nice little picture. It's the sort of thing I probably would use again, although the reach isn't very much. It hasn't got a lot of engagement. But this is only 3 hours ago. If I come back later on, it might have a lot of engagement. Now here's one I wouldn't use again. It's only been posted for 11 hours. Well, it won't get any more than this. And it's only reached 218 people. Now, it needs people to engage with it and like with it, and then it starts to reach a lot more people. I have some posts that reach thousands, and that's what I'm aiming for. So I want to give them the very best material. So I wouldn't post this one again. Another one posted 13 hours ago, adds a bit of variety. This reached 740 people. It's got a few likes on there, one comment, 10 engagements. So I perhaps would post this again because it adds variety. Now, it's not that the same people are going to see the same post because I've only, this has got a share on here as no, it's got one comment. So this has only reached a very small percentage of my audience. Next time it would reach other people. So you can keep posting the same thing and they won't see similar pictures or content. Here's another one that's a bit different. I found this on Griff's, and let's see how it's done. 607 people reached. Now this has got 38 engagements. It's got one comment. It's got one share. By the way, I generally go down and I like the comments. So let's just see if I can find that. So I'm just going to like that, and it just shows that I'm engaging with it. So it's got 38 engagements. They obviously like this. Now, I won't get thousands on everyone each day, not unless I've got hundreds of thousands of likes, and I will get there eventually. But it's got a share, it's got a comment, so I'd use that again. Now, here's one that I've used a couple of times before, and I know this one works. Look, it's got 3,023 people. It's reached already. It's got 23 comments, 171 engagement, and it's got 16 shares. Now, that means that the people that have liked this, they're not necessarily even my likers. They come from other pages. It's been shared on my audience's page as well. So lots of other people have got to like this, and that's probably added me a few new likes. This one, I've showed this a few times now, and I know that this gets sales. Unfortunately, the only way of finding out if it gets sales is by what comes into your Amazon account. It tells you if you've made some sales. It doesn't tell me on here, but I know that I've made sales on this one before. I used this one a few times. It's not fantastic, but it's got 10 engagements. So I try to provide a variety, one share. I'm not a fisherman. I know nothing about fishing at all, but I like this picture. So I added in there, warmer days ahead, I hope. It got one share. It got 330 people reached and 6 engagement. So I definitely would use that one again. Silly little videos like this one sometimes go very well. I'd have thought this would have got more than it did. It's got 605 people reached, it's got 3 likes, 23 engagements, and 5 shares. So that is going to be used again and again. I love the picture here, so I said, if only, I wish that was me. And look, it's got 773 people it's reached because it had 13 engagements and 3 shares, 5 likes. This is how you do it. Have you got the idea? Now, I did say I'd show you how to get likes, and this is how you do it. All you do is come up here and in the search bar, type something like fishing. And when click search, when you get there, click groups. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. It says pages can now join this group. You see, if I try joining this one, I'd have to join it as my profile. So I don't want to do that. But this one is allowing me to join as a group. So I'm going to join that one right now. Okay, I hope you can see the value in this piece of software. If you're prepared to work at it, just a little bit each day to start off, before long, you'll end up with a whole load of pages and they'll all be making money. And if you spend just half hour each day going into those groups and commenting, you'll end up with a lot of likes and your pages will start growing. And the more they grow, the more money you'll make. Do you have any comments and questions? Because if you do, just ask them directly below this video and I will answer them for you. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do next is subscribe to my channel because I make lots of profit-making videos. All you have to do is click the red button and the little bell, and guess what? I'll keep you up to date with every new video that I make. Every time you come into YouTube, you'll see if I've made a new video, you'll see what it is. You better click directly through to it rather than wondering. If you enjoyed this video, would you please just click on the little blue button below? That gives me some really good feedback. Now, I've really enjoyed making this video for you, so thank you very much. Please act on this because there is no better way of making a passive type income. You just build it up slowly, and before long, you'll be doing this on automated, leaving you with plenty of time and lots of extra money. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Bye bye for now.